Sicilian defense, open, Pelikn and Sveshnikov, Chelyabinsk variation, 9, b7. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was a well-fought middle game that white got the better of. Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. Nc6 helps control both the d4 square and the e5 square. d4 offers to trade a center pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and puts more pressure on the d5 square. e5 takes space in the center and immediately attacks the knight on d4. Ndb5 gets the knight away from danger, and threatens the strong Nd6+. d6 stops the threat of Nd6+, supports the e5 pawn, and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. Bg5 pins the knight on f6 and threatens Nc3 d5. A6 kicks the knight off of the active b5 square. Na3 retreats the attacked knight. It will look for a new square on c2 after white plays c2 c3 or c2 c4. b5 gains space on the queen side and threatens to fork the knights with b5 b4. Nd5 places the knight on a center square and attacks the pinned f6 knight. b7 develops the bishop and prepares castling. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This forces the opponent to double their pawns, which weakens their pawn structure. Recaptures. Master games. It is the last book move. This strikes at the center, countering the opponent's ability to grab space. It is excellent. This is an equal trade. It is best. Takes back. This threatens to take an outpost with a knight. It is best. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. This threatens to win a bishop. It is best. This threatens to pin a pawn. It is an inaccuracy. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. This stops the opponent from being able to pin a pawn. It is best. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. This threatens to win a queen. It is excellent. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a queen. It is best. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is a mistake. There was only one good move there. This permits the opponent to create a passed pawn. It is a miss. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. This threatens to play checkmate. It is good. This protects the attacked pawn. This is the only good move. This stops the opponent from being able to play checkmate. It is a great move. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was a well-fought middle game that white got the better of. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. It is good. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was a well-fought middle game that white got the better of.